Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Travel Hack Academy where I talk about all the travel related tips and advices how you can save some money and do free travel with credit card and hotel redemptions that are there. So if you go through today's video's title, right, I will talk about how your all Accor stays and how a Indusland Avios card can help you accumulate your Avios points and help you travel free of cost on Qatar or the British Airways and Finnair and so on. So there is an ecosystem of one world where not only Qatar, you can use these areas for other travel partners like Finnair and British Airways. But today's discussion will be more focused around Qatar Airways. This is the part one of the video where I will take you through how all Accor revenue stays helps you earn not only the Accor points but also the Avios points free of cost. I'll show you the steps, and in the second part of the video which I will create after this video, I will talk more about the Indusland Avios, what are the things that you should take care while applying for this card and what are should be your strategy around it. So with that, let's start. So in this slide, I will mostly take you to the steps what you need to follow for your Accor and Qatar links, right? How do you link these two accounts and what are the measures that you should take care while doing so? Secondly, on the second part of this video, I will also show you the websites where and what you should do basically to have those points accumulated both for your core and Qatar Avios as well. So it will be first on the slide where I'll summarize the steps. Second will be the demo section of this. So if I go to this, if you see here, I have marked down that Accor with revenue stay gives you Accor points also and gives you a Qatar Avios points also once you link these accounts, right? And the Indusland Avios is more like you swipe those cards for your purchases, you accumulate certain Avios points or based on the categories on which you swipe it, and you can transfer it to the Qatar Airways or the British Airways depending on the card variant and get the Avios. So that part I will keep it separate for the next video. I will mostly focus on the Accor and Qatar, how it helps you build your stack, right? So if you go here, so first you need to create your Accor account. In my first video, I explained the different Accor programs that are there and how you can earn free stay plus nights and the benefits and of those different statuses that you get if you buy free stay plus nights. And the all Accor program, you directly go to the gold status, right? And even the Accor status helps you upgrade your Qatar status also. That is again one more thing I will talk about in the second half of the video. But first, you should have a Accor account. If not, this is the URL for you to create the free Accor account, right? Second is create a Qatar Privilege Club account. So I have created it free of cost. You can create it separately using this link. So basically, this is not a referral link. Basically, this is the actual website. I've just pasted here for everyone's reference and easier way to fetch these details. The third part is the privilege club partner, where it will show that you can link your Accor with the Qatar Airways. So basically, I have done that to link my Accor and Qatar privilege account. So what does link Accor and Qatar accounts gives you? You get Avios points for your revenue spends on your Accor stays, right? So you take an example here. Earn one Avios for every euro is what the website says, but to give you a gist of what it can be for you, right? Say suppose you are spending 1 lakh for your revenue stay in Accor, you can earn around 900 Avios along with 4,500 worth of Accor points as well, right? And if you use HSBC Travel One card or HSBC roundabout HSBC or other Premier cards that are there, you can additionally get points on those as well, and you can again transfer it back to your account. So with 1 lakh net, you get 900 Avios points. You get 4,500 worth of reward points. Basically, those can become a 2 rupee value. Now it's more than that given rupee depreciation has happened. So 4,500 round about 9,100 or 200 worth of value with the 1 lakh stay. And if you have a HSBC Travel One or a HSBC Premier, you can get around 3,500 to 4,000. Again, it is just a estimate on this because the hotel category can give you a higher. So suppose you are in a premium Accor stays like Raffles or Fairmont brands, you will get higher reward points on those spends. But if you're staying on Ibis, you won't get the higher reward points. So that's also a factor. That's why I have always written almost, right? It's not accurate enough. But just to give you an example, with 1 lakh stay, you get 900 free Avios points. So you can accumulate it alongside the Accor points and your credit card points as well. But what you need to do before you do any Accor stay, make sure you have the right Accor ID linked to your Qatar Airways ID and then do these transactions. Otherwise, you may get the Accor point, but you won't get the Avios point, or it can be vice versa. So you fly through fly through Avios using Qatar Airways or British Airways, you get accumulate some points, but there won't be any reflection on your Accor points. So it is very important to have Accor and Qatar connected before you do any kind of transactions, right? So this is one example I'm showing you what you need to do. This is without any credit card and all. You can just create your free accounts and connect this before you do any kind of transactions. I hope I am able to explain the steps that are there to do the first begin as a beginner what you need to do and in the Accor and Qatar space. If not, please comment, let me know what information I have missed. I will be happy to add it in the comment section. Now we will go to the demo part of this video where I'll show you which URL to be clicked where and what are the features and benefits of linking these different worlds of Accor and Avios, right? I'll show you in the websites. So this is the first page of Accor, right? If you're not a member already, you can just sign up and create a free account here, right? You have your Accor created. Now, if I go to the partners section and scroll down, right? And if I scroll down to, so these are different partners that are there, but I'm just showing you the Qatar one. So here it says, right, you win simultaneously Avios and reward points and boost your status and convert the conversion ratio also. Basically, whatever Avios you get, you can again convert it back to Accor, but I would not recommend it because the value goes down a lot. So, if at all, if you can, don't convert the Avios to Accor reward points, let them stay as it is. You can accumulate it for a future travel, but it also helps you boost your Qatar status, which is very helpful when you fly internationally. Qatar is a very popular, very great airline to have a status on. So I would recommend to use your Accor current status to boost your Qatar status. I'll show you what status match is in the next website. So basically here I will click on this, right? And here it will show you you need to log into your Qatar account and you need to link those two accounts. So it tells you and also helps you understand what is the value that you get on the spend that you do on Accor. So basically, as I mentioned previously, you earn one Avios for every €1 you spend, right? And similarly, if you are doing a flight booking on Qatar Airways, you get a reward point on Accor. Again, because we have connected these two accounts, make sure your Accor ID is correctly mapped to your Qatar ID, otherwise it will go to waste, right? So make sure you have that done correctly, the linkage part. So it gives you the value of the conversion. If you fly on Qatar, how much reward point you can earn on Accor, and if you book on Accor, how many Avios points you can accumulate for Qatar or any other airline on that one world partner. Now I'll move to the Qatar website, right? I know it's a lot of information. Please, if possible, slow it down for your understanding. It's a lot of things that I'm showing today, so it may be a lot for people to consume. So pause it, understand the website, and it will help you do further transactions in future in a more helpful way. But the website is pretty neat. If you go through the Qatar Airways and you explore, right? If you didn't sign up, create your account here. It's a free thing. You can create your account, right? Now I will explain you about the program of connecting Qatar Airways with the Accor stays. So if you go here in this website in the down, you see the partners, right? And in the partners, you click on explore our partners, and you see Accor, you see British Airways. So you can connect British Airways and Qatar. That is one. But for now, I'm focusing on the hotel spends. So you have to click on this link all Accor account with your Qatar. It will ask for your user ID password, which you would have done while creating this account. And there it's a pretty straightforward. You just put your Accor ID and you create your account linkages there. So if you see, it's a pretty straightforward process, but it's not very visible. It's in the down. So many people can miss this if they are new to this Qatar and Avios world and the Accor world, right? So that is where I thought let me focus more on this part. Second is I also wanted to show you the status match option of the Accor and Qatar, right? Um, so, after you do the Accord and Qatar connection, what is the next step that you would have to do is do a status match. I will definitely recommend this to for you all to do this before you take your next vacation because it's a very limited quota based system, right? So if you are already on Accor Gold, which you can get through the all Accor programs that are there. I think one Explorer program is there, which costs around 20,000, with which you have different benefits of all Accor, which I have explained in my previous video. I'll tag that video for reference in the end of this video. So you can refer that. If you buy that program of 20,000 all Accor Explorer program, you directly jump to the gold status, and this gold status directly gives you a silver status. What you need to do is, so there is a condition, there is only one condition, that post you do the linkage, right? You have to book a flight from Qatar so using the flight has to be a Qatar Airways flight. That can be any destination, but you have to take your first flight with Qatar Airways for the status match to happen. But I would say, if you possible, if you have any upcoming travel program where you think Qatar Airways can help you with, even with the economy travel program is fine, but do that, because this one thing definitely helps you in the airports, in the lounges, to get the privilege access of Qatar. Gold Accord status gives you a silver tier of Qatar. The platinum, the platinum gives you the gold privilege club access of Qatar. So with each status match, the only condition is it will try to match one level down to your Accor. So platinum gives gold Qatar, and diamond for now I think gives gold. It used to be a platinum, but for now it's gold because I think there is some quota with which you can't really go to the platinum at this point. Platinum Qatar at this point, but I'm on platinum. I am having an upcoming travel plan, so I think I'll take the Qatar and I'll get this gold Qatar status, which will help me a lot. So it tells you, right? You get the bonus points for your Qatar travel revenue travel, then you get extra baggage allowance, for lounge guest passes. Basically, these Qatar lounges are very exclusive, very good, and you also get a meet and greet service in the airport, which is again excellent. So you're doing nothing basically, you're just clicking on a status match, take a flight, and you get all these services for free, which is good, right? And so as you jump up, the benefits are higher. The platinum gives you more privileges. So I think for me, gold is the one. And also with the gold status, the one world thing gets opened for Qatar. So what happens is, once you are on gold with one world, you can book other travel partners. You can transfer your Avios to other travel partners like these that you are seeing here. There will be different ratios on this. So this is a segment for another day. It's a quite complicated segment, but what I mean to say here is you get a free status badge. You anyway have to travel to some destination. If possible, take a Qatar economy. One way also is fine and take the benefits of this. So I think the benefit lasts for a year or two. I think for a year. I'm not sure. I haven't done this yet. This is something I'm planning to do, so I'm sharing with you all and recommend that you do this before your next travel plan and you get the status upgrade. So, to conclude, right, what we have talked today is how your all Accor program stays gives you free status match in Qatar. Second, how your revenue stays in Accor hotels gives you Avios points free of cost. Third, I will also talk about the IndusLand Avios credit card offer that the Qatar program is running. So there's some confusion that I've seen here. I myself has applied for this. So when you apply from the Qatar website, it tells you that you get 40% Avios points, but when you apply there, it shows that IndusLand will give you 20,000 Avios points. So this is something, some confusion that is going on, and I intend to have this clarity with the bank people. Let's see if I get that clarity. I will share that with you all. But for now, I hope this video helped you understand the Accor ecosystem, the Qatar ecosystem, and how all Accor program can help you leverage your Avios points, and you can piggy bank on it. I'm not saying that the 900 Avios points will give you a lot of things, but there's no harm, right? You're getting it free of cost. You accumulate it over the year. At least one way travel you can get for free on Qatar. So it's still a good deal. So many people may escape this, may not know about this. I didn't know about this initially, but I thought it's a good thing to share with you all as you guys are on this channel. Hope it helps. Let me know in the comments what would be your thought process around this video, and please feel free to put your comments if I miss something or you want to understand something more in this video. I can take care of that in the next video, right? Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm new to this YouTube paradigm, but I hope I will improve with the videos that are coming in down the line. I can help you all with my videos. Thank you.